I'm Katie Erbs. I work at Google and I look after rich media for Northern Europe.
I'm Chris Duffey from Sudler and Hennessey, Group Creative Director.
Well, I think for me, it's the most innovation that we're seeing in mobile in general is actually happening in the healthcare space. A lot of the tools that are being used by healthcare providers and also just people day to day, a lot of those apps and content that they're searching on mobile is actually in the healthcare space.
It not only has the opportunity to change the healthcare paradigm, but it has already. It really offers relevant information at the relevant time.
I think they're not fully embracing it. I think they're just it's new to everyone. They're just foraying. So a lot of times they're taking other content and kind of shrinking it down to a mobile screen rather than thinking about a mobile device first, thinking about all of the inherent capabilities it has. Like it's a touch screen, it's not a click. It can move, it can actually track where you are. So I think when people start to embrace the unique characteristics of mobile, we'll start to go really cool places.
There's also this knee-jerk reaction to focus on the pace of the technology rather than focusing on the ideas. And at the end of the day, it is about the ideas.
Yeah, I mean, from my perspective, one thing we talk about a lot is just personalization of content. There's a lot that a mobile tells you about who someone is. So, for instance, what location they're in. So you can actually use a lot about mobile to create content that's very customized, very personalized, which I think in healthcare is even more so important because it is something so personal to people.
An additional one is location. So location-based messaging can play a big role in a physician's day-to-day activities as well as a patient's seeking and obtaining information.
And I think another one we talk about is just try it. You're gonna fumble a little bit. There's gonna be things that work, things that don't work. But it's this concept of launch and iterate. Don't give up because one time it didn't work so well for you. We're
on the cusp of predictive creative, being the advertising will be able to predict the most relevant information based off of prior preferences.
And I think we're going to have even more screens and devices to think about. We're just starting to, launch with wearables and really finding cool use cases in healthcare for wearables. But I think that's one where I can't really say 2 years from now, let alone 6 months from now. So it's really exciting.